How's it going, guys? Welcome back to the Patriot DIY channel. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build this porch planter made from cedar fence pickets. Alright guys, we've got a fun project today. This is going to be a very beginner-friendly woodworking project. It's also going to be very affordable. Now, whether you want to plant vegetables, herbs, or flowers, a porch planter box like this is a great option. Not only is it very functional for that purpose, but I think it looks great too. I actually built mine so my wife and daughter have somewhere to plant strawberries, and I gotta say the size of this worked out perfect for that. Now, in the past we have built smaller planter boxes meant just to put like a flower pot in. And if you haven't seen that video, I will put a link to that right here at the top of the screen. But the construction of this larger planter box is going to be very similar to that. In this video, I'm going to walk you through step by step exactly how to build this. I'm also going to have digital plans linked in the description below that you can download if you want to build this for yourself. But before we get into all that, guys, if you haven't done it yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below, hit that notification bell, and give us a thumbs up. All right, guys, now let's get to work. Alright guys, now this entire project is built from cedar fence pickets. They're perfect for this project because they're very affordable, and it's going to be very resistant to rot and stand up over time in outdoor conditions. So first thing I'm going to do is take my fence pickets over to the miter station and cut each component down to size. There will be a full cut sheet and list of dimensions in the build plans linked in the description. Then we'll go over to the table saw and rip our legs and stretchers down to 2.5 inches wide. Now each of our sides is going to be assembled using pocket holes. So I'm going to use the Craig 720 Pro to drill pocket holes into each of our horizontal stretcher pieces. With that done, we're ready to start assembling our sides. So I'm going to lay out all the components on the workbench. Then I apply a little Titebond 3 wood glue and use clamps to hold the components together while I fasten them with pocket hole screws. Once the top stretcher and legs are fastened together, I'm going to measure and mark the location of our bottom stretcher. Once the frame for the side is complete, I'm going to add some wood glue and start placing the side panels. So I'll just try to get an even overlap on all sides and fasten it down with brad nails. And each of our sides is going to need 2 of these side panels. And I'm going to follow that same process to assemble both of my short and long sides. With all 4 of my side pieces finished, I'm ready to start assembling my planter box. I'm going to start by attaching the front and one of the sides. So I apply some wood glue and then align these 2 sides and use clamps to hold them together. While I've got these 2 sides held together with clamps, I'm going to go ahead and stand it up and fasten them together with brad nails. And I'm going to follow that process until all of my sides are put together. And I will leave these clamps in place until I'm sure that wood glue has dried. Now we're going to be filling this with soil, so it does need some type of bottom. And so I flip the assembly upside down and put in 5 of these slats. I'm just going to drop them into place and make sure they're spaced out evenly with gaps in between so that this will drain well. And once I'm satisfied with the location, I'm going to countersink and attach these with wood screws. Now with that, your planter box is pretty much done. This lower shelf that you see here is optional. You definitely don't have to add that if you don't want to. But I like the idea of having some storage down here for watering cans and stuff like that. So let's jump back and I'll show you how I added that. Now I want to add a bottom shelf on this. So I'm going to lay the assembly over on the side and add a couple strips to support this lower shelf. So I measure up about 1 inch from the bottom and fasten that in place with glue and brad nails. I'm going to do that on both sides. Then again, I'm going to drop in some slats, space them out evenly, and attach the slats to those supports with brad nails. All right guys, with our planter box done, the only thing left to do is get it ready for planting. So I'm going to add some landscape fabric on the inside just to help hold all that soil. And then I'll show you a few clips of my wife and daughter enjoying their new planter box. Now, so this box can hold the soil that we're going to put in it, I'm going to put in some of this landscape fabric and staple it in place. This, along with those bottom slats, is going to do a good job of keeping all of that garden soil contained, but also allowing it to drain freely. So I just cut this to size, drop it in place, and fasten it to the inside of the box with staples. The only thing left to do now is assemble the top of our box. So I'm back over at the miter station and I'm going to cut a 45-degree angle on the ends of all of my top components. With that done, I'm going to lay them out on the top of the workbench. Now, there are several different ways you could assemble this. You could use pocket holes, brad nails, but for mine I chose to just use wood glue and staples. So I'll assemble this top frame and then I'll bring it over to the box and put it in place. I'm going to apply some wood glue to the top of the box and center that top ledge the best I can before finally attaching it with brad nails. And with that, our porch planter box is complete. I think this looks great, guys, and I can't wait for my wife and daughter to get a chance to plant some strawberries in this.
Flower kind of. No, it's our baby.
Oh. All right, guys, that is it for how to build a porch planter box like this. If you're looking to build something like this for yourself, I hope this video helped you out. Don't forget, I will have links to the build plans linked in the description below, so you can print those out and have a step-by-step guide for building this for yourself. I'll also have links to all the tools I used for this build. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, guys. Please like, share, and subscribe, and get to planting.